Hello everyone, this is Youngmin Kim from UC Berkeley. Today, we are going to introduce you to an emergency room simulation tool, Healthier, which we developed for ER managers. We hope you enjoy this presentation. This is the agenda for the presentation. First, I will go over the overview of emergency rooms in the United States and our philosophy behind the development of this product. Then, Paul will explain the kind of input data we need to run this product. Bong will walk you through the user interfaces and the results from this product. Lastly, Dehua will show you why our product is better than any other simulation tool out there, and conclude with the future upcoming features. Now, I will start with the overview of ERs. Emergency rooms in the United States are suffering from both high costs and long waiting time. They are required by government to meet certain service level, but due to the unpredictable nature of emergency care, it is difficult for ER managements to determine the optimal numbers of doctors and nurses, both to meet the service level requirement and minimize the cost. In developing our product, the most important goal has been to provide actionable information to the management rather than just to simulate the system. So we develop our product so that when the management puts in data about doctors' capacity, nurses' capacity, patient demand, and service level requirement, Healthier will figure out the optimal numbers of nurses and doctors that will minimize the cost while meeting the demand.
The input values that are required for the interface are the service level requirement, process time for the triage and the treatment stages, and the patient demand information. The patient demand information is broken down by each shift and also by the patient severity level. We go by weekly basis demand with 8-hour shifts, which gives us 21 shifts, and for every shift the interface requires data for all 4 types of patient severity level. This gives us 84 demand inputs, all of which has to be updated to the interface by the manager. Since the amount of data is so huge, we have provided two alternatives that the user can use in addition to the manual data entry. Method 2 is using the hospital's interface to import the necessary information, and method 3 is establishing a new interface that will be used at the triage stage by the nurses. Every time a new patient enters the triage stage, the nurse will record the patient's severity level and their arrival time. Once sufficient data has been stored in the new interface, the user can run the simulation.
Now I'll quickly walk you through our interface. From the main page of our interface as shown in the previous slide, the user can click on the first button to utilize the first method of manual data entry. Here the user will input all 84 patient demand data points. First window is for first 4 days of the week, and the second window is for inputs for rest of the week. For the last window, the user can input service level requirement, minimum and maximum values for the triage process time and treatment process time. The user can run the actual simulation by clicking on Submit and Simulate button. Next, the second method of using the hospital's interface can be accessed with second button on the main page. The diagnosis page will pop up. Here, the user will categorize diagnosis into severity levels. This step is important because hospital's interface is not broken down into severity levels, rather by diagnosis. So this step will link between hospital's interface and our model. Next, the following steps are similar to steps described in the first method. Now, the third method of creating a new interface, the user will select severity levels, shift of the day, and the day of a week. If the user clicks on the update button, the new information will be updated into our database. Go to interface button will direct the user to the actual data. There, you can simulate. Now, this is how our output looks like. Healthy ER will provide the actual number of nurses and doctors needed for each shift. Also, the service level for each shift will be provided.
For the summary, I'll tell you why you should choose our product. As you went over the product, the core competitiveness of our product is its easiness to use. Compared to other current simulation tool for emergency room, our product is much more flexible and easy to input data. In terms of the implementation, other simulation tools run for a specific scenario, which may require the managers to run more than 100 times and spending long times, and its output may not even be useful at all. However, our product automatically runs multiple scenarios to find the optimal staffing level. Lastly, The output of the model is applicable and useful information to the managers. Next upcoming picture. Our current model generates optimal numbers of doctors and nurses. To make healthcare more client-friendly, we are going to develop a shift scheduler for nurses and doctors. It will automatically generate shift schedules for nurses and doctors based on the new staffing level and their preference. We hope to introduce this feature in near future to you. For more information, investment and purchase, please contact us. Thank you.